I'm Christine Johnson along with Dick Brennan. Welcome to our 5 o'clock news here. Let's get to that flag incident at the Brooklyn Bridge. We learned more details during this news conference today. First, the timeline of what happened there sometime between 8:30 and last night and 5:30 this morning is when somehow people were able to get on top of the Brooklyn Bridge and switch out those flags. Another interesting thing that was brought up in that news conference, Dick, was the fact that we learned that aluminum pans were placed over the spotlights. So that obviously officers could not see the action going on top of the Brooklyn Bridge. Here is a live picture of the American flags that are now replaced once again with those white bleached out American flags that were put on the bridge last night. Motive, we don't know.
Yeah, John Miller made an interesting statement. He said he didn't notice an obvious nexus to terror, but he did say it may be someone's art project. I think he said that with tongue-in-cheek. But he also said, he also said somebody might be making a statement, but nobody seems to know what that statement might be.
That's right. Let's get to CBS 2's John Champion. He's live in Lower Manhattan, where the commissioner just wrapped up that news conference and gave us some of that new information. Don, I know you were listening in on all of this as well.
Indeed, and within the past few minutes, as you mentioned, we have learned that detectives do believe that 4 or 5 people may be behind that flag swap. As you mentioned, after around 3 o'clock this morning, that group of people were seen walking onto the bridge. A few minutes after that, the lights were seen going out on the towers. Even though the American flags are flying on top of the Brooklyn Bridge again, the stunt is shining light on security problems at the iconic Brooklyn Bridge. The bizarre sight quickly turned heads Tuesday morning. The usual iconic American flags above the Brooklyn Bridge replaced by whitewashed American flags. Here you can see the stars and stripes underneath.
I saw it on the walk over, but I didn't know what it was.
Seems pretty, I don't know, daring.
Chopper 2 hovered high above as the white flags, which can be an international symbol of surrender, flew in the wind. The NYPD says calls about them started coming in around 7:30. Onlookers tried making sense of the stunt.
Some kind of peace or surrender movement, right? It's weird, though. It's crazy that someone could get up there without anybody knowing.
The fact someone was able to climb the bridge unnoticed angers Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams.
This is one of our landmarks. And during the time when the NYPD is in heightened alert, there's no time for fun and games or jokes.
With signs everywhere warning about surveillance cameras and officers constantly on post, the Brooklyn Bridge is supposed to be one of the safest structures in the city. The NYPD says no unusual activity was reported by officers overnight. By 11 o'clock in the morning, crews climbed the bridge and took down the white flags and carefully folded them. After this flash dance party on the Manhattan Bridge last August, the NYPD said it was beefing up security at bridges. Weeks before that, a wannabe Spider-Man climbed the Brooklyn, and a car was even left abandoned on the bridge.
No matter what the motive was, that it is a matter of concern. I am not particularly happy about the event and have charged Commissioner Miller to conduct a full and thorough investigation into the circumstances. And again, we're requesting the help of the public on this issue.
Now, the NYPD does not believe that the flag swap has any connection to terrorism. We do know that detectives are going through social media to see if anyone's claiming responsibility for the stunt. Meantime, Brooklyn's borough president is offering a $5,000 reward for information in the case. We're live in Lower Manhattan. Don Champion, CBS 2 News.
All right.